Hi, it's Dr. Dreyer, founder of the Wealth Creators University, where only results matter. Do you know that you can buy properties worth 1.3 million for only R34.83 in total? In other words, the total cost will be R34.83. I know what you think. That is impossible, or it must be a scam, or there's no ways that I can do it. But let me ask you a question. What if it is possible? And what if you can do it? And what if it's not difficult at all? You see, it is possible, and I can show you how you can do it, and you do not have to take any financial risks. I recently took on a challenge to turn R34.83 into more than 1.3 million in less than a year. And I want to share my blueprint. That is how I'm going to do it with you. And then I'm going to take the 1.3 million and buy a property cash. Just imagine what you can do when you know how to buy a 1.3 million property for only R34.83. That's the total cost. That's the total investment that is going to take from your side. How many properties will you buy? Or how many businesses will you start when you can do it over and over again? And the best part is, you can do it without the help of an expert or a guru or a financial planner. And you do not need any financial degree or even be good in maths. Anyone can do it, as long as, first of all, they want to do it, and secondly, they follow the Wealth Creators blueprint and strategy. And in this free course, I want to give you the strategy and blueprint as a present. So why on earth will I, a stranger to you, I think, give this to you as a present, you may ask? I'm the founder of the Wealth Creators University. This is a non-accredited university. In other words, we do not give degrees so that people can hope to find a job. The Wealth Creators University is a revolutionary university that is based on business and investment results. It is not based on outdated academic information that cannot be applied in the real world of business or investments. I say it's outdated because let me ask you perhaps an improper question. How many academics are rich? At the Wealth Creators University, we are teaching universal business and investment principles. Principles that will help you to become financially free in the shortest possible time with the least amount of risk. So in this free course, I'm going to show you how to get serious business and investment results. Because you see, the moment that you see the results, I know that you will join us to learn more. I want to make it easy for you to check this out and experience hands-on on why our students are getting the amazing results that they are getting. I want to give you free access to this online course. That will include the Wealth Creators blueprint as well as the Wealth Creators strategy. Now, this is the exact strategy that I've used to buy 49 properties in 94 days without it costing me a cent. And I've used the same strategy to start more than 36 businesses and investments over the last 10 years. I'm not going to ask you for your cell phone number, so I guarantee you that I will never call you or try to sell you anything. This course is based on a challenge that I took up a while ago. The original challenge was to invest less than 25,000 Rand and turn it into more than 1.3 million in less than a year. But you know what? I decided that the challenge was too easy, so I structured the deal so that my total investment was only R34.83. And to make it fun, because everyone says that you must use the bank or if you want to buy a property, I'm not going to use the bank. I decided to take this money and buy a property to the value of more than 1.3 million in less than a year for only R34.83. That's right, R34.83. That's the total investment. In other words, I do not have to go to the bank and ask them for for a loan or a mortgage or give them financial statements, nothing like that. What would you do if you knew how to buy a 1.3 million Rand property for only R34.83. Now, I'm going to call this course How to Turn R34.83 into 1.3 million in less than a year. And this is going to be part of a real life case study. So here's what you learn during this online course. First thing that I'm going to show you, of course, is how I'm going to turn the R34.83 into more than 1.3 million in less than a year. And the reason why I want to do this is so that you can see that it is not difficult, that you can do it, that basically anyone can do it, and that what we've been taught is the biggest lot of nonsense when it comes to finances and money. I'm also going to show you how to start a multi-million rand home business with absolutely no money, not even R34.83. And as well as I'm not going to ask for security or loans or overdrafts or mortgages. I personally think that this is worth more than any financial degree like an MBA as an example. And you know what? I'm going to give this to you as a present, so it's going to be 100% free. You will also get access, and this is free access, to my Build a Money Making Machine e-course. And the reason why I'd like to give this course to you, again for free, is simply because I've used it now so many times, where you can literally build an international business. Sitting in South Africa or in Namibia or in the Cayman Islands or in the Bahamas or in America, wherever you want to choose to sit, and you can start a business like this in 2 to 3 hours. I'm also going to give you full access to my Financial Freedom Planner e-course. And the reason why I want to do this is because I see this is the biggest mistake that people are making, because they do not know what their financial freedom growth rate must be in terms of the surplus, the investments that they make. And because of that, they make all sorts of huge financial mistakes. And I'm going to give you this full course so that you can understand this principle and why you have to use that as your benchmark and why it's so important and how you can then use it. I'm also going to show you how to use the Wealth Creator strategy to build an investment empire. Now, this is the same strategy that I've used to start more than 36 successful businesses during the last 10 years. All of them without money or security, and all of them profitable within the first month. In other words, I'm telling you that you do not need the bank or finances, that simply by acquiring the necessary skills and following the strategy and the blueprints, that you can start businesses and investments like it's going out of fashion. Now, here's how it's going to work. You'll see a button below this video that says, "Give me free access." Click on it and give us your detail. I think I'm going to ask for your name and your email address. You will then land on a page that's going to basically repeat what I've just told you. Now, you can read it, or you can simply scroll down to the bottom of this page where you'll see another button that says, "Get started today." Click on that. That's going to be a green button, by the way. Again, it will ask you for your name and your email address, but this time it's going to ask for your time zone as well. So if you're in South Africa, choose GMT +2 Pretoria, or of course if you stay anywhere else, choose your time option. Now, why am I going to ask you 2 times for your name and email address? I simply want to make sure that you really want to start this course. I do not want to share this with a person that is not serious about it. Plus, the time zone is so that I can send you the information in small chunks. To overwhelm you with all this information at the same time is just going to be too much. So you're going to get access to Module 1. There are 9 lessons. I'm going to open up the first 8 for you immediately. 2 days later, we're going to send you an email and you're going to get access to the next course. And this is the way that we're going to run through this course. So I really want to make sure that you want it, because, as I've said, it's not for everyone. It's not for someone that thinks there's a quick fix and you read something or you listen to something and suddenly you reach. There's going to be time that I need to spend with you in order to show you how I can help you. Now, once all of that is done, in other words, once you click the last button, you will get direct access to the first module of the course. At the same time, you'll receive an email with your registration and your login details. Please keep that in a safe place, because you'll need to log in each and every time that you visit that portal. Here is what you must do right now in order to start. You simply click on that Give Me Free Access button, fill in your information, follow the process. And by the way, during the How to Turn This R34.83 into more than 1.3 million in less than a year online course, you will have the opportunity to ask me any questions online. Any questions about that lesson that you may have about this course. It is going to be a very, very interactive course where you learn how you too can get real growth on your investment. If you need any assistance to get on this course, you may call my office in Pretoria 012-542-4560 during office hours. Thank you for your time, and I will see you in the How to Turn R34.83 into 1.3 million in less than a year. You're absolutely going to love it.